Meet Barnaby Binks. He's a man of many talents, though none of them are particularly useful in a functioning society, especially not in the kitchen. Today's mission was simple: make a single piece of golden brown toast. But for Barnaby, a toaster is less of an appliance and more of a launcher. Boom, the bread didn't just pop. It achieved escape velocity, and where did it land? Precisely where it shouldn't have. Splash, right into the goldfish bowl. Barnaby's fish, Goldie, looked less than impressed with the soggy addition to his home. Just then, a knock at the door signaled the arrival of Barnaby's neighbor, the eccentric inventor Professor Pumpernickel. Barnaby, forget the soggy toast. Behold my latest triumph, the gravity-defying gravy boat. It's going to revolutionize Sunday dinners forever. Barnaby leaned in for a closer look. He didn't notice the slippery floor or the loose rug. You can see where this is going. With a dramatic thud and a giant splash, Barnaby collided with the professor, sending the enchanted gravy flying everywhere. Suddenly, the laws of physics decided to take a coffee break. The kitchen chairs began to drift toward the ceiling like helium balloons. Barnaby's feet left the ground. He grabbed a floating ham sandwich, which seemed much more interested in escaping than being eaten. The professor was in a panic. The toaster was now a flying hazard, zipping around the room while he tried to hit the stop button. Up, up, and away. The kitchen window was open, and the gentle breeze was all it took to pull our heroes into the sky. They sailed over the fence and toward the town square. Below them, the world looked like a miniature toy set, and people were starting to notice. Look up in the sky. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a middle-aged man in a polka-dot shirt chasing lunch. A flock of pigeons joined the parade. They looked incredibly confused as Barnaby tried to swim through the air to catch up to the professor. The professor was yelling instructions. Use the umbrella, Barnaby. It's the only way to catch the wind and steer us back. Barnaby opened the giant umbrella. With a sudden whoosh, the wind caught it, and they began a clumsy descent toward the professor's lab. Aim for the chimney. It's the softest landing we've got. The professor shouted, though the soft part was definitely up for debate. With a muffled thump and a cloud of soot, the duo disappeared down the flue and landed right back where they started. They tumbled out of the fireplace, covered in black dust, but miraculously unharmed. The professor stood up and brushed himself off. I'd call that a partial success. We proved the gravy works. We just need to work on the the containment. Barnaby sighed and reached for a fresh piece of toast on the lab table. Finally, a moment of peace and a snack, but as he went to take a bite, the toast began to wiggle. It rose from his hand, hovering just out of reach once again. Oh, come on, not again, Barnaby shouted as he jumped for it. And so, the misadventures of Barnaby Binks continue.